See, you can't do. Y'all can't just be. Yeah. The Pelicans got bad play readings. They don't read. They play good. They just running over the court, and then when it's time for them like to execute, they stuck. They get stuck. Like when they run the play, they get stuck. See, if they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do, they hesitant. Yeah. I get this game to what you call it. The Pistons did their thing. And I see they changed their logo now. That's what's up. They ain't got that red on more. They went blue. Okay, Pistons. The Pistons on got hard. See, the NBA rewarded them boys a new logo because they doing good. Them boys got a whole new logo. That's what's up. No, I think it's the year. A certain amount of years, you gotta change it. That's what's up. What's up, people? See how you on this.
Let's say I'm in class. I just hit record, and as you can see, everything I'm saying is turning into a transcript as I talk in real time. Because Otter is trans-
a nigga that's from Watts, South Central LA. Nobody in the hood could fuck with me on the joke. They all thought I would be that nigga comedy. And when I started singing, everybody was like, this nigga singing? Like, that's what it was. So everything about what I do in the Fast and the Furious, none of my niggas that I grew up with was shocked or surprised. First of all, so you stole some of my comedy and put it in the Fast and Furious. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Are you gonna tell me? This is gonna be on the blog. Do you want to tell them what you don't mess up? You're not making shit up. You would remember your jokes. So which one was it? Let me see that. Because I never did. Look at this line. Hey. Don't worry, I got a nigga back there. Oh no, man.
Find me and many other skilled creators on the site.
The fuck y'all doing, bro?
What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in Dallas at Sneaker Haven with multi-platinum rappers.
What y'all think about your boy? What y'all think about what's his name? Trey Songz popping up. And again, man, like, of course, We can't denounce the talent, but I'm a father, man. I ain't with none of that. But if he was to do a versus battle with anybody, yes, he would. I definitely agree. But who would he even be able to compete with? Like maybe Joe? Do y'all think Joe is a good? I seen somebody write that in the chat. That's why I'm asking. Y'all said Trey was trash. I said this gonna be my third time saying it. But I tell you, y'all treated that man Trey Songz like y'all treated him when 50 Cent changed the theme song to Power. I ain't gonna lie, I remember when I first heard it, I was over there like, what the? With that? I was switching to that. Bosses delegate. They had to sing to him. Trey was trash. Trey is my guy, but he is my vocalist. Trey was washing everything. As of now, Tyrese wins the chat vote. Tyrese did sing less confident despite the noise he made afterwards. R. Kelly is my pick, to be honest. In regards to what I just said earlier, somebody else wrote Tyrese watched Tank solo. Tank definitely won, and Tyrese knew that that's why he started doing interviews. Peace and blessings, send in Detroit. Man, where y'all from? I don't even know where y'all from, y'all. Shout out to y'all. But I think who did I enjoy?
Someone is dressed. Trailer park looking piece of mess. Just did some real disrespectful, evil, nasty one. She has some Mexican, no illegal immigrant workers to fix her work. She contacted a contractor that had the goddamn illegal work. She knew that was illegal. She hired them. She told them to goddamn fix her roof. They charged her $10,000 as a price to do her work. Looked like it was supposed to be 20 grand. They have all. Now, them people spent consecutive days working on that goddamn roof. And you know the Mexicans work all day, damn near all night, just for a 6-pack of beer till they get paid. Once they was almost done, you know what she did? She picked up on the ragged ass Metro PCN phone and called them ICE goddamn boys on them people. And they came and locked them up. Check this out. Nos cayó la pinche ley, valió madre. Nos rodearon.
PGT. So yeah, I would have loved to have seen that happen. Man. I don't know what outside of the whole airport situation, I don't know what other logistics prevented that. But man, I see Chicago in the building. I see a couple shot towns up in here. Detroit, I'm a little bit yeah, you got Jackson, North Carolina. Walk along the razor edge. Don't look down, just keep your head up. Open up. You know what I'm saying? What we got? Canada. I mean, I ain't never put a Canada. That was just like. You got Virginia, Flint, Michigan. I mean, yeah. I said, like, that wasn't good. Excuse me. 313. Everybody from the 313. Yeah, y'all think the train was going on? What in the Teeth Grizzlies? We got Alabama up in here. You say Tyrese. Hey, Pam said Tyrese ain't John. She said he pulled. Saying they was cooking, but he ain't. You know, I heard somebody say clock it earlier in the chat when Tyrese tried to set up the whole thing. I can't even remember my ass. I'm up there drinking and smoking this whole string. Y'all been seeing it over there. Man, but I'm glad I had the mic muted and I'm singing this bull. Appreciate the donation, Priest Channel. It says music or R&B music in general. You know, a lot of our hits in the 2000s are being remixed right now, super heavy in the hip hop scene. We don't really have a lot of stars in this generation, if you will. So, you know, to have moments like this is super dope. Somebody said R. Kelly would have won. R. Kelly would have to do a versus by himself. Somebody says, honestly, it could be R. Kelly versus 5 if they really do that like that. And again, I gotta say this because I'm a man with morals. I get it. Everybody got their feelings about, but as a father, no, I don't agree with his actions and all of that. So I'm like, bro, give me so many disclaimers. I don't, hey, you ain't about to get me. Thank you, Jadakiss tonight. You think so? Appreciate another donation, dog. I really appreciate that. Speaking as a DJ writing Fred County, he wrote the song. It's a song. Yeah, that's true. But Tyrese won hearing. Oh, you stuck it out. Not they had a vote. Tyrese won that thing. Oh, for real? Hold on, let me see. They did have like a versus website, right? Versus TV. Let me see if I can go on that real quick. Hold up. Let me get up on that thing real quick. I don't see the vote no more. Oh yeah, the vote option is gone. The vote option is gone, but I don't see that. It's tied up. Yeah, it's not popping up. Some artists make great songs. Some artists create moments. You don't remember every note, but you remember where you were for sure. And, give Tyrese credit for that. And, I feel like for Tyrese, a lot of it was about quality.
Let me play one more.
It was about quality, in my opinion. I think it was about connection. So yeah, for sure. Just like, I guess the narrative played out, right? The narrative played out. I almost hit a couple Drew hits doing a couple of songs, though. I ain't gonna lie. So, hey, you know what I mean? When he was doing the stuff, hey, turtleneck. Oh, look at me making it up. Jamie sounds different. Oh man, he brought out Fox. He brought out Fox. You know what I'm saying? Ray Charles too. Tyrese back there is trash. Tanks was on point. Yeah, Tanks. How many did y'all give any rounds to Tanks background vocalist at all? I just want to put that out. Tyrese 49%. Yeah, it went down, y'all. The player field done switched up. 49, 51. Is it 49, 51? I can't see 51. Yeah, 49, 51. Joel versus 112. You say Tyrese lost because he was acting a little crazy, smoking, standing on tape, bitch stool, cussing, then coming back. All in all, it's the you sound like you be actor. All you boys want to go like that. There's just to the left, right. No, she's like, you know, yeah, I mean, that's one perspective for sure. I feel like it's a versus battle. They was gonna get a little more playful. Boys will be boys, if you will. However, everybody has a criteria for expectation, so there's that. Yeah, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely respect it for sure. Tank, whole seconds, beast begins. Yeah. Adonis Wood said, yeah, man, I gotta give him credit. His vocals was on point. Them things was aging like wine. I seen people making fun of his hearing. They was going, you know, did he lose his hearing? Hey, man, he lose that voice. And he didn't know. And y'all, we had 1,200 votes. Did we get 1,200 likes? I love it. I ain't been big in the whole string. conceding the win to Tank. It's on replay if you want to watch what he say. I mean, he did say it right there at the end. You know, people don't speak. Time for so childish was wasted so much time. Did he say it drunk? Maybe because he said that. I think he said it drunk. Yeah. Hold on, like, did he say it drunk to y'all? I need to know because that's about to let me know how kids do it. But I need to see. I would love the women's R&B versus like Keisha Cole versus whoever like I would love to see like what's her name? Fantasia versus what's her name? Jasmine something. Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson. No, Tyrese wasn't drunk. He wasn't drunk himself. No, Tyrese. Okay, go. He did seem drunk. Oh man. Well, this getting y'all confusing the hell out of me. I'm a Gemini. I need y'all to pick a side, okay? Please. Y'all already had Keisha Cole. You too. I just want to say it.
Jay, that you see celebrity-wise that really shut you down? Jay, before your mom was just strictly get the Rock Nation and Jay-Z. You know what? Rock Nation didn't exist at that time, but me standing outside for Jay, it wasn't me trying to get big. I'll make these two. So like, in my mind, I'm like, man, seeing Kanye like not even using chauffeur. Maybe that's the influence. And the news that dropped with Kanye that Jay was working on American Basis. Okay, you know what I mean? But the article is saying he wasn't necessarily done. In my mind, I'm like, I'm ambitious. You know what I mean? I believe in myself. So I'm like, shit, I'm like, what? As soon as I got home, I made 2 beats. Threw a look on one. Put 6, 7 other beats on the CD. I put the American Gangster cover on it. Slid that shit in the CD book. And then my volume 3, I had volume 3, volume 2. So I took the cover out, put his American Gangster cover in black and white. And slid outside trying to get my CD. I looked on it, thinking in my mind, he's gonna go upstairs, put the CD in, hear it. Yo, get that young kid from outside. You know what I mean? So I thought that I wasn't even thinking about signing with Jay-Z. I was just thinking like, oh, maybe I can get my beats off. But you know what I mean? Get on like that. I only thought about signing with Def Jam or to a label. I never thought about Jay-Z or something like that. Because it worked out. But that was it. Nobody ever said, fuck out of here. Did you see anybody else celebrity-wise that you may have tried to get on to, but that was just your focus? I will say, no, nobody ever shit on me or done me. But I do know that that at one point in time, 50, I think Shy Money and the shop with G and Hov in Queens, they were trying to put I think 50 on my shit. You know what I mean? This was around the time, right before when I was knowing Mark, before Jay had heard my shit, and I think they played my shit for 50. And what I was told his response was like, mind you, I had like Lost, I had a song called Lost Ones, I had Light Squeeze, I had Simba, I had hard shit too. I mean, you can tell I could really rap. And I think 50's reaction for what I heard was, this nigga is genius. And going on forever, right? I mean, I get it too, because I mean, guess what? That shit would have made no sense me doing the genius, you know? But shot money, you know what I mean? The whole scene, the vision, right? I mean, now 50 actually confirmed their story to be true. Today, 50 said, yo, I'm a J. Cole fan, man. The boy just had on denim spandex. How was I supposed to know that was You know what? Never mind. Now, J. Cole also addressed a story that was told by Fox TV and a couple other people about him and Diddy getting into a fight. The ground reached up and tried to grab everybody by the neck. So they reached around fire and both fell on the table. Knocking all the drink over, all the celebrities just in one spot. Another nigga playing who was best friends with one of the super celebrities that was over there. He came and started beating up one of the niggas else from the ground. So it's clearing up. He grabbed nigga, put him close, see who it was. And this dude was smiling to his own. But he couldn't see what he didn't even see. He had a dog in his own. So he mocked him. And look, he felt so bad after the whole thing. Now, Cole actually called him after the story. He said, yo, Bunch was right about certain things, but he wasn't all the way right about everything. He explained that. Now, you know what? Such a cool story. Right. You know what I mean? But matter of fact, you can do a podcast where we put like a year and a half ago where we kind of went through like the first part of my career to force her job. We had a bonus episode that was the whole episode was just about that night. Okay. And that altercation, right? But and we was gonna put it out because at that time, you know what I mean? Like